I'm here with Chrome from Vancity Vanlife. He's got his own YouTube channel, and I'll show you his logo right here. But tell me about your rig you got here.
It's a 2004 Ford E250. It's got a 6-inch Weldtech Designs lift kit on it, front winch, also a rear locker in the back. I've been living in this thing full time. It's my only home I have. 5 years now. I just crossed the 5-year mark on September 11th.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we've traveled coast to coast to Canada, and over the years I went from a pavement boy to a backcountry boy, and now the more time I spend in the woods, the more I hate people, the more I just want to stay out there.
Absolutely. So yeah, my wife and I, we're doing the overland thing, and we like to be, you know, off grid as well.
It's way better out there.
There's nothing like it.
Yeah, you get enough people getting groceries and gas and get out.
Get out, yeah.
Now I'm home. Now I'm home. Now I'm home.
And did you build this all yourself?
I actually had one of the subscribers from my YouTube channel help build it out. And yeah, it's completely functional. Simple little things like we have put a single board across here. It's my desk, my cooktop, my, you know, for anytime I want to make food. But yeah, this is actually built out by one of my subscribers, which ended up becoming a super good buddy of mine. He has a CNC wood shop in Ontario, and this is what came out of it after a good week of hanging out with him. And
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And how did you meet him? Just through Patreon or something?
No, just through my YouTube channel.
Just through your
yeah, because
YouTube,
I had somebody build this cabinet for me, and then I had just had home furnishings at that point, and then he reached out to me. He's like, "Hey man, let's build this thing. I got some extra wood. Let's do it." And this came out of it.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's great. I live in here all seasons. I think in the last 5 years, I might have stayed in 4 hotels for one night.
Right. Okay.
That's it.
Just to recoup, whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
Sometimes, I mean, like the only times I ever tap out is if it's hot in the summer. It's never the winter. Winters are easy. You just turn the heater on, you're good to go. It's the summers that are brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're in somewhere that's just overly hot, there's no way to cool your van down. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do at that point? You try to drive to the mountains, but sometimes when you're in an area and it's hot outside, the deeper you drive in, the hotter it gets, right? So sometimes it's just that's you just find an ocean and just go and hang out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I imagine that would be, you know, pretty hard on overheating as well if it's kind of that kind of heat coming out, right? So.
Yeah, summers, and it's funny because everybody, it's their first question when I run into somebody, like, "Oh, you live in here full time? Oh, the winters must be bad." I'm like, "Whoa, it's the summers that are bad. Winters are, you know, easy." I have a Webasto dry air heater that taps into my van's gas tank, so as long as I got gas in my thing, my dry air heat keeps me good and warm.
And you got an auxiliary tank underneath?
No, just so that, yeah, no, this one just runs into my standard gas tank and no extra. Wow. I thought about it because now that we got the spare tire out of the back, and we put it up on the back door, I got room for an auxiliary tank, and I thought about it. So we might be doing the Yukon next year, which means the Dempster Highway is like, what, I don't know, 350, 400K between gas stations.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not sure if I'm going to make it that far without having fuel.
What do you do for gas now? You just got a bunch of cans?
No, so I mean, I usually just keep my trips within, within reason, right? For the longest time, because I upload so much content on YouTube, I was tethered to coming back to town every couple of days, so I never got the chance to go out far. But now I got Starlink internet up on here, and so now we don't have to go back to town. I can work from the bush.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, Starlink changed the game for me.
Oh yeah,
it's been
definitely.
a beautiful thing.
Definitely. No, I plan on making it out that way this year. I follow Story Till Now.
Oh yeah. So they're on. So I got a shop last year, and bought a 4x4 ambulance, so my shop's on Vancouver Island, and so is the boys from Story Till Now.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching this, boys, I haven't met you yet. I haven't even seen them around, and and they're located not far from my shop, so I keep seeing their videos, and when they're around, I'm like, man, it's still yet to meet those guys yet.
Yeah, me as well, but yeah, I plan on going out that way. I mean, I lived out in Chilliwack back in the 80s, so I gotta go back. And now that I see all the footage, just hop in your truck and off you go anywhere.
BC's on another level for backcountry.
So where do you spend most of your summers then? You're just all over the place.
We travel wherever there's content to film. So this year we did a full coast to coast trip from Cape Breton, well, from Vancouver to Cape Breton, and now all the way back to Vancouver.
Nice. Right.
So we were like this year will be a little over 6 months on the road this year.
Have you done the Swisher Loop yet?
No.
Okay, so that is just north of Ottawa in Quebec. It's an 800-kilometer off-grid overland trip.
Wow.
Yeah, so you definitely want to bring some gas with you for that.
Yeah.
And 175 clicks. There's a sign just up the street. It says Barry's Bay. Definitely check that out before you head out of the area.
Sweet.
That's what we did, a 5-day trip there a couple weeks back, and didn't see anybody for the whole 5 days.
Yeah, nice.
And we were at a different camp each day.
Yeah.
Right, so the trails are just absolutely awesome.
Yeah,
so,
I like that stuff.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Now I'm home. Now I'm home. Now I'm home. Now I'm home. Now I'm home.
Your drawer system back here is pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's a 4-foot pull-out drawer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the whole thing pulls out so I can access everything underneath my bed.
Mm-hmm. Gives you lots more storage, eh?
Oh, a ton.
Now I'm home. Now I'm home. Now I'm home.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yeah. It was really awesome meeting Chrome, and I didn't get to spend a lot of time with him. Hopefully I'll see him again out there on the road somewhere. Thanks guys for watching this. Give this a thumbs up, and we'll see you again next week.